Dogs consume a lot of food that we love and eat. They are not food-choosy pets like cats, and therefore they can consume some food items that can be toxic for them. Sometimes we give them the food that we eat with family and friends, and sometimes they eat the food that will leave on the floor by mistake, and that's how your dog could have serious health issues. Dogs have much stronger digestive systems than some other pets, yeah, but they are not human beings. So the food you love and eat, they're for you and you only, not for your dog. In this video, we will discuss the food that can cause serious health problems for your dog. Stay with us till the end of this video and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you can get more content like this. The first food that you may like and should avoid giving your dog is coffee. The main component of coffee is caffeine. Caffeine is toxic for dogs, and in fact, any products containing caffeine stimulate an animal's central nervous and cardiac systems. This can lead to restlessness, heart palpitations, and even death if it is taken too much. Second one on the list is avocado. Avocado leaves, pits, bark, and fruit contain a toxin called persin, which can damage heart, lung, and other tissue in the dog's body. Number 3 is milk and dairy products. Milk contains milk sugar that dogs don't have the enzymes to break down. Consumption of milk could lead to vomiting, diarrhea, and other gastrointestinal problems. They can also trigger food allergies, which can cause them to itch. Fourth one is chocolate. As white chocolate has fewer methylxanthines, so it is less toxic. But dark chocolate has more of it, so it can cause vomiting, dehydration, abdominal pains, severe agitation, muscle tremors, irregular heart rhythm, elevated body temperature, seizures, and death if it is taken by a dog. The fifth one we have put on the list is garlic. It can be fatal to dogs due to a compound called thiosulfate that damages red blood cells. It takes a lot of garlic to cause toxicity, but some breeds, particularly Japanese ones, such as Akitas and Shiba Inus, are particularly susceptible. So if your dog takes a large amount of garlic, it can be very harmful. The sixth one we are gonna talk about is grapes and raisins. Grapes and raisins can lead to kidney failure in dogs. As little as a single serving of raisins can kill them, and the effects are cumulative, which means that even if a dog eats just 1 or 2 grapes or raisins regularly, the toxin that builds in his system will eventually kill him. The seventh one is cheese. Like milk, cheese also has sugars, fatty components that dogs don't have the necessary enzymes to break down. Cheese and other dairy products can cause problems if consumed in excess. Symptoms like gas, diarrhea, and vomiting can all occur if a dog eats too much cheese. Here's come number 8, and it is apple cores. Apple cores are more harmful to dogs than to humans. The core of an apple, as well as plums, peaches, pears, and apricots, contain cyanogenic glycosides, which are also known as cyanide. It can cause symptoms like dizziness, struggling to breathe, seizures, collapsing, hyperventilation, shock, and even coma. Nebulizer machines can ease breathing problems that your dog may have by consuming alcohol. Click the link in the description to get the best nebulizer machine online. The ninth one is yeast dough. Eating unbaked bread dough can be extremely dangerous for your dog because the fermenting yeast gets rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream, where it produces enough ethanol to cause alcohol poisoning. Additionally, yeast dough can rise as it moves through the digestive system, potentially twisting the stomach, a situation that can lead to death. Even if the yeast doesn't cause a life-threatening emergency, it can severely bloat your puppy's stomach, causing intense pain and discomfort. The 10th one is salt. It's not a good idea to share salty foods like chips or pretzels with your dog. Eating too much salt can make your dog seriously thirsty. That means a lot of trips to the fire hydrant, and it could lead to sodium ion poisoning. Symptoms of too much salt include vomiting, diarrhea. You can use pet saline as a primary treatment if your pet has any of these symptoms. Click on the link in the description to get the best saline for your pet online. The other symptoms can be depression, tremors, high temperature, and seizures. It may even cause death. If your pet has the symptoms we mentioned and it's getting worse, we recommend you to get your dog to the nearest veterinary hospital. The 11th one is raw eggs. Obviously, eggs are full of protein. It can benefit your dog's coat and digestive system only if it is cooked well. But raw eggs are not good for them. Indeed, it is toxic for them because raw eggs contain an enzyme called avidin, which restricts the absorption of biotin and contribute to a biotin deficiency. Biotin deficiencies are not so common in dogs, but they could still happen. If your dog is having a biotin deficiency, they might be at risk of having an unhealthy coat, difficulty with digestion, skin problems, and more. The 12th one is macadamia nuts. Nuts are our favorite pastime snack. We often choose macadamia nuts as it is rich in healthy nutrients, but never make the mistake of feeding your dog macadamia nuts frequently, as macadamia nuts contain a toxic compound called hydrogen cyanide that can affect your dog's muscles and nervous system, resulting in weakness, swollen limbs, and panting. Though a small amount of macadamia nuts is not fatal for your dog. The 13th and the last one is alcohol. Alcohol has fatal effect on people, we all know that. But which we don't know is it has the same effect on a dog's liver and brain. Even if it is not needed to take a great amount of it because it takes a lot less to hurt your dog. Just a little beer, liquor, wine or food with alcohol can be bad. It can cause vomiting, diarrhea, coordination problems, breathing problems, coma, and even death. And the smaller your dog, the worse it can be. If your pet has the symptoms we mentioned and it's getting worse, we recommend you to get your dog to the nearest veterinary hospital. That's all for today, guys. Hit the like button if you like this video. Your support will encourage us to bring you new content. Until next time, bye-bye.